Hello, friends and fam. I'm the Lexiac, and welcome back to Pokemon Shield Crown Tundra DLC. I tried to go back in, and she won't let me. She says, the poor gentleman has been injured. After much kicking and screaming, I've brought him back here.
Why?
So, hey, Pop. Chat, you want to voice him for me?
Ugh, it hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Naya, where's my darling Naya?
I think it's Mia.
Whatever.
Are you all right? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head.
Right. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now.
Firsthand,
I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks. And look how I've ended up.
Behind some rocks. Is your daughter a roly-poly, sir?
There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain.
What's a kip?
I don't know. How about it then, lass? Did you find my darling Naya? Nia?
Well, here's how it went. I feel like I need to be sassy with them.
Don't you say. You don't say. So dear Nia's set on staying away till she's had her fill of this Dynamax adventure stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adven-Tour. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then. What's your name, kid?
Lexia! It's me, your new daughter. Oh, Maury, that's right.
Cheers, Lexiac Maury. My name's Peony. Wait, I've already told you that, so... Then it's twice as nice to meet you. This is totally Hop's dad, I'm sorry.
Maybe he's Chairman Rose's brother and Hop's dad.
Maybe. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Niall will be itching to join in the fun.
Yes, let's!
Now that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt.
Woo!
So that's decided. Now then, Maury. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene. Post-haste. Ha! Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Cats, I hate.
That's what I imagine.
He's such a dad.
Hi, Papa Peony. You keep saying Peony. It's Peony.
Freezington?
Yeah, I know, Freezington.
It's Westleton.
It's Weaselton.
It's Weaselton.
Hey, baby.
Oh, it's an Obama snow.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to, am I, required now to catch one and name it Obama?
Barry?
Cosmic power.
You would name it Barry.
Go full Trumpster and call him O-Bummer.
Yeah. I don't call him Obama Snow on purpose. Like, that's just how I say it.
That was Ardino, which is, the best one for hunting. Is that where I want us to go? No. Where's he
Hi,
want us to go?
Nikki.
Alex, you can't say that. Wait, I'm confused.
It's all dead ends.
I've done got lost. Okay, we're just gonna hug the left side until there's no more left side to hug. Or maybe it's that one to the street. Because that's the thing, yes.
So, yeah.
This way? Cryogonal. It's a cryo. It's a cryo that's hexagonal.
I think it's a hexagonal. I think it's a hexagon that can cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, it's a cryo that's hexagonal. Hexagonal.
When
Eggs leveled up. Silver leveled up. Oh, was that it? Okay, bye. Oh! I went right past it! Ha! Ha ha ha!
I feel like this is all the same.
It's Freezington, you know, 2 houses makes a town. We calls them like we sees them. And this here's Freezington.
Well,
Hello. What have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? Yes? Ah, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Must you? A Freezington's famed boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over, the illustrations based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. Okay. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then.
Oi!
Hi, Peony. Papa Peony.
Over here, Maury. Okay.
Hi, Papa Peony. I love you. You're my new favorite. What's these? Is that like a Mudsdale or something? What is this dog on its back?
The king.
Oh.
He was a celebrity.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh! Yeah, it's the new, he's got forms. It's a new Pokemon that's just for Crown Tundra. But he's got a big head.
Here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. I love lodgings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a head.
But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp.
Yay!
I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, Maury. Let me tell you about what the Peony exploration team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something.
Those are the, what are they called? The Reggies. The Reggies.
Oh, the Reggies are in here?
Yeah.
Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends.
Yeah, the Reggies all have the dot faces.
Yeah, the Reggies are in there.
And they made 2 new ones, Regieleki and Reggie something.
And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to it. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. Just the 2. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal.
This is the head of the game.
Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing it with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's to a grand adventure Expedition Chief Morton.
Why am I in charge?
Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us were gallivanting off together? Dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. Gah! No, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So, I'll be holding down the fort, Chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it.
Expedition uniform.
Wait, so he's sending this 10-year-old off into the wilderness by herself?
Look, I've got warm clothes now. It's very helpful.
Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into.
Well, it's a very pleasant coincidence that I'm exactly the same size and shape as your daughter.
So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a tip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here.
I don't like his wink while he's talking about the bedroom.
I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch up if you fancy a bit of style.
Okay. Thanks, Papa Peony.
Here, have these two.
Legendary clues. Yay. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests. It's written by Peony, and an old photo is attached to it. Yeah, his head got knocked off. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Okay. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let these something Pokemon have something change something something one. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of snow slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. The temple's door are strange words. Walk together with something living soul of snow. So I need to walk together with, I think, Amara, or its evolution. The door remains firmly shut. Where the green meets snow in the giant's bed lie, a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. Let something out, note, wake, giant steel. Distant paths of 3-point paths lies a temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Where something read or all be opened. Door remains firmly shut. Okay. A clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. It's written by Peony. It has a unique drum. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost.
Their legendary clues are meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telewatching.
Nice.
First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests?
Yeah.
Seems like this king's bond with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run property, or whatever. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it the Scratch Bonds of Sovereign and Steed.
The sacred bonds of Sovereign and Steed.
There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes.
No. I need to.
I just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out.
Ooh, now I've got two.
This is supposed to be the one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the Adventuring Crew flag I stuck out. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there.
Okay, bye. Now shut up, Papa Peony. Okay, give me this head. Hi.
Hey, Chief. My pillow's caught your eye, eh? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on, and I found this out back behind the inn.
Can I have it?
That's the statue's head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow?
It's made of wood.
That's asking a lot. Even coming from you, Chief.
And?
What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon?
Uh-huh.
Ultra mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down.
Thanks. Bye, Papa Peony.
God, you won't shut up.
And it's in my pocket. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be part of something. I'm gonna add, restore my Pokemon, and then change my armband. I want a different color. Exploration team color: normal, fire, water, electric, grass, ice. Ooh, ice. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Nothing. Oh. Yeah, it matches the accents in the outfit very nicely. The white fur and the white buttons and. Oh, okay, it's not a cutscene. It's just. I mean, it is a cutscene, but it's not like more talking.
It's so pretty.
There's the tree. Holy fudge. So I need to go there at high noon.
Taffeta Mutton Fudge?
Taffeta Mutton Fudge. Oh, that's another big tree.
Is that the Great Doku tree?
Deku. And maybe. It's a Pokemon!
When
Hi!
I saw that, the first
Oh,
thing
it's a
that...
statue of Pokemon, but somehow it feels as if it's missing something. It looks like the wooden crown could fit onto the statue. Do you want to try putting it on? Yeah.
I see that horse and it's like, bye, little
Russell,
Sebastian.
Aw, not little Sebastian. See? It's perfect. The wooden crown fit perfectly on the statue. Ow, ow. Here he is. Here he's coming. Dun, 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 dun. Those legs, though. Look at them legs. Does it want you to follow it? Let's get them legs.
Isn't that... It looks like
Hi.
a Tsarina, doesn't it?
I'm gonna save in case I have to battle it, because I don't want to use my, Hi. I don't want to use my Master Ball. Look, he's got, Triforces all over him.
He does have Triforces.
Crown. Seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Crown! Row crown! The Harvest King! Are you ready to die? Curl round! Do you nervous to eat berries? Okay, so I can use a ball. Quick ball, let's go. Oh, it won't let its guard down. No time moves, electric moves.
What is it?
Probably ice. Chomp.
Okay. Now,
Oopsie.
were we not supposed to do that?
Oopsie.
Hopefully, it's one of those things where you just can't catch it, and you're supposed to make it think.
Crown. Did you have fun? Round, crow round, cock around. Crown, crown.
Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle?
You there, sir.
Huh? What a massive noggin.
Crown. Bring.
What's this?
What's this?
Rah! Rah!
Is he gonna take over his body so he can speak to me? Sit. Peony?
Ah, yes.
A sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you.
So floaty.
I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Oh, of course I'll help you. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Okay. How are we doing for time? We can talk to a couple of people. Hello, friend. Hi. Hello there, welcome. Lovely goods for sale. Shut up.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Welcome to Freezington. It must have been quite a journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, you know. Maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir. Yes, please. Oh, quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about a trade? You bring me 8 pieces of Dynamax ore, and I'll give you the seeds. Ho, life is all about the quid pro quo, or whatever the phrase was. The King of Bountiful Harvests? I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale, that.
I thought that was Zeraora.
What?
No, that's Zeraora. Who's the king of Pokemon?
They're talking about
I know,
Calyrex.
but in other games there's a king. There's like a king.
Oh, Giratina? Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine if we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Nobody believes in him.
He's like Sam.
Mm-hmm. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. How do I get to that? Okay. Do I have to go through the house? Oh, I see. Excuse me. Coming through. Just a little human child. Okay, so we'll take this info back to Calyrex. And then that'll be it. We'll see what he says. He's gonna be like, oh, you gotta give me some carrot seeds so that I can grow something and they'll believe in me again. And I'll be like, great. Good thing I've already got a bunch of Dynamax Lair. Wood hammer. That's useful. I actually did a pretty decent amount. Wait. Did I flinch? Why didn't I attack? I must have flinched. Or missed. Maybe I missed. I don't know. Anyway, he's dead now. We're gonna get this Pokeball, and then we're gonna go talk to Calyrex. Piece of charcoal. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It's a combustible fuel that boosts the power of fire type moves. Yeah, that makes sense. We're running. We're running from Abomasnow. Run! So is the plot of this DLC to heal the land then? Is that what's happening?
So get rid of the humans. Got it.
Get rid of the humans. Yep. Oh, Calyrex. Hi, Papa Peony. Hi, Calyrex. Ah, human child. I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but... It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh, no, of course, I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Is that a Pokemon? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Is that a Mudsdale? Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Indeed. Oh, Peony's back. Hi, Papa.
Ah. Huh, Chief? With a massive noggin? Or wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange. Like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here.
He's so silly. Alrighty, friends and fans, that's going to be it for this episode. Let me know how you're feeling about the beginning of the Crown Tundra DLC. I understand why it's called Crown Tundra. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for beginning and or continuing this journey with us. I don't remember. It's maybe the second episode. I think it is. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us. Ah! The mayor's not home at the moment. Good. He went to have a look at the fields in the giant's bed. Good. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. Good. The fields in the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Okay, good. Good. It's the end of the episode. Shut up. Sorry. Yeah. So, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me how much you love Calyrex, because I love him. I would die for him. And, yeah. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next time, peace.